Hello and welcome to Ego Podcast and Ego NetCasts. It's August 11th, 2014, for a year of a horse. Today I will talk about some upcoming Ego interviews and future plans of his podcast. So we'll start out with the jingle Radio Ego. Radio Ego. Radio Ego. Podcast Radio Ego. Podcast Radio. Radio Ego. Radio Ego. Radio Podcast Radio. NetCast Radio. NetCast Radio. Radio Ego. Radio Ego. This is Radio Ego. This is Radio Ego. This is Radio Ego. So, welcome to this program, and I wanted to announce that I have some booked interviews in the pipeline upcoming during August this month. And first out will be Gary Shouldis from Free Bug Media, Small Business Express. He is co-host there. So with Mike, the invisible boss. So I will talk to Gary Shouldis of Free Bug Media, Small Business Express podcast. And with Dan Swartz, he's a technical writer and blogger. So it will be later on this month. And I have some new bloggers, fellow bloggers and podcasters, authors and others in the pipeline. So we'll see. So this will be the focus here this year, to get more interviews and get them scheduled. So on. It's some planning for this, but it's very enjoyable and I learn a lot from my guests, and I hope that's my intention, that you, the listener and readers and ambassadors and friends and so on, would enjoy it. So 2 podcast interviews in the near future. What more? I have another interview that I will plan, and I will talk to Niklas of Ultrarunner, and he is a patron. So I will give here a short support message.
We'll be right back following these commercials.
And the commercial is go to Patron, patreon.com/Lyceum, and please give me a donation there on a regular basis. It could be as little as $1 per month, or for example $2 or $10 or $50, and you will see what you get for that, perks and things on a monthly basis there. And this is a shout out to Niklas of Ultrarunner, Niklas Larsson. He has booked $10 per month sponsoring my activities here, and I'm very I appreciate that very much and grateful for that. And in one part of his donation, I said I will give a shout out, a link, and also do a short interview with the patron if they want to do that, so that I will talk to Niklas to have future podcast interview with him. He has his own podcast about running, ultra running, so I will put the link in the show notes so you could listen to his podcast. And what more, for the future I'm planning to add links to my podcasts, also to my lists that I have done in the past, the small business 100 best podcasts during the years here, and also tips and tricks on where you could get more information on how to start a podcast and what to think about. For example, Podcast 101 with Rob, that is Vice President there of, I think, communication, social things on Libsyn. And also I will put some internet radio history and some links, reciprocal links to fellow podcasters, so we could have exchange of links. That's what I'm planning for the future. And if you have any ideas what you want to see included on the site, please contact me on egonetcast@gmail.com or egonetcast on Twitter, or go to the Facebook page egonetcast. I want to have a site pretty clear, simple design and not cluttered, but I want to add things that could be of value, also importance, and also in the long run, if I will get supporters, sponsors, or some kind of intelligent advertising, I will be open for that. So go and check out egonetcast.com, and also it would be nice if you go to iTunes and search on Egonetcast or my name, Lindeskog, and rate my show here and write a review. During the years, I started in 2006, I have done about 20 interviews. Most of them are located and saved on blogtalkradio.com/ego. So that's blogtalkradio.com/ego. So, and I have now recently uploaded the files, audio files on Libsyn, and you could find them on egonetcast.libsyn.com, and I will also upload it on SoundCloud because I have a premium account there too. So I have got constructive criticism on my sound and my voice, so I will try to speak out louder and clearer, and also see what I could do. I will add a link to an app that I got downloaded and also paid for premium features, called Overcast iPhone podcast app, and there you had a boost feature like an equalizer, and also that you could remove silences. So if I will be silent like now, it will remove that if you use Overcast, so it will minimize the time you're listening. So smart features there, especially this boosting thing if you're sitting on a bus or tram or in traffic and you can't hear, or as I have received this feedback that my sound is pretty low sometimes and my voice is low. So I'll try to, as I said, speak out better, and right now I'm sitting about, what could it be, like 20 centimeters to the mic, and it's an iRig mic cast, and I put it on low, and if you're more than 30 centimeters you could put it on high. I don't know if you will hear background noise. I have opened the window here and it's raining. It's raining cats and dogs. I have one cat beside me here, Rufus. He's laying in a chair here. But outside it's raining cats and dogs. In Swedish you'd say iron nails, järnspikar. So I will investigate with more equipment and microphones. I will look into a microphone that I have searched for called Röde. I thought first it was Danish, but it's Australian manufacturer of quality microphones. Röde with an O and how do you say, / over the O, so that's in Danish. So Röde microphones, and there it was one called LAV, L-A-V, Smart. One was Smart and one was Premium Plus edition, and it's like you could put it on your tie or your shirt, on a sweater, so on. It's a cable to put in your iPhone. So I want to test that out. It's cost a little bit more than the iRig mic house, but it could worth to test it out. So I will see if I could get some sponsorship for that in order to test out this microphone to get the quality, because I want to have a quality product and the listeners will enjoy listening to this show. I will also do recordings in a professional studio in Gothenburg called High 5 Studio, or Hej 5 in Swedish. There it's great microphone and it's a mixer and recording equipment and so on. So I will do that also. I will want to test out different equipment, and it will be also interesting. I will put that in the show notes, what's happening with this podcast movement. We'll have a conference here now, and the popularity of podcasts and different podcast app. Recently Swell was bought by Apple for a big amount of money, and as I said, this Overcast has recently been published, you could say, or launched. So with this boost volume and to remove silence parts. So I think that's interesting to see. Up to now I've mostly used an app called Downcast that I like very much. And question is, what will Apple do in the future? Their podcaster or podcast app has improved, and we'll see what will happen in the future. They say that the iOS 8, then the podcaster will be automatically on the home screen, so you don't have to get it from the store, iTunes store, or from the App Store, so it's already on the phone. And that will be interesting to see what that will happen with if it will increase the listening of podcast in the future. So with that I say cheers, and you will listen to the kettle here, that will the tea kettle, announce that I will take a sip of a cup of tea. So with that I say cheers and talk to you later.